Hey everyone, thanks for your patience. Don't have so much time to game these days, but I'll try and fit in some runs whenever I can. Today I've got a solo bot run fuel. Haven't done one of these since the patrol spawn rate got bugged, so I thought I'd give it a go. This is actually my first stab at the run, so I hope you enjoy it.
You are the best of the best. Live up to your name.
So yeah, gonna
Live up to freedom.
take out that base at southeast, and then go anti-clockwise for the rest of the map. Bring the anti-material rifle and the Eruptor, just because I wanted to test out the spawn rate, see how difficult it is, because a lot of people have been complaining about how slow the runs feel these days. So I'm just going to go with a tried and tested loadout that I know well. So in case, well, you guys probably know this already, but the solo spawn rate at the moment is the same as with a full team of 4 people. Stuff like bot drops, I think, still do scale according to the number of players, in terms of the number of things dropped in a bot drop. But the patrol spawn rate is currently higher than intended. Well, you'll see how the run goes, but honestly, I think if you're still playing in a kind of a mostly stealth playstyle, you don't feel the difference so much. Especially with this armor, any of the stealth armors which let you disengage very quickly, or more easily because of the reduced awareness range. It's actually not a huge difference. I think I felt the difference more when I did the bug run. Just because you're always running into enemies with bugs.
Bag's empty.
So yeah, with this style of base, you'll see that I'm always taking this side. This wall is probably the most secure. It's a big long wall. Only kind of 2 sides you have to watch, and just a lot of cover. And you can throw stratagems at all the fabricators from this side. You still have to be careful of getting flanked there. So yeah, since the Eruptor was nerfed, I'm not really using it for striders as I used to. Not a big deal really with this loadout, because AMR you basically use as primary. Eruptor I'm mainly using to close fabricators or destroy fabricators. And we'll also use it for like the odd trooper kill. That's about it. Hopefully they do rebalance the Eruptor again if we bring back shrapnel, because it does feel a little weak at the moment. Alright, so just the last Fabricator which I can snipe with the Eruptor. So yeah, I mean, I could take a grenade pistol and have like an actual primary, but the trajectory of the Eruptor projectile is nicer than sniping. So yeah, this is a dropship mission. So one of the faster mission types to do, I think, because you can just pretty quickly strike all of the objectives and get out.
Main objective nearby.
Here, I decided to go with the auto position strike, kind of being a recent convert. It does mean I missed the Eagle airstrike, being able to take out that entire objective with one strike, but no biggie. don't really need 500 kg and orbital precision strike, because technically you only need one to take out stuff like detector towers. But I'm still kind of using 500 kg as my easy kill for any factory striders.
Found something.
And it's just nice having orbital precision strike on a different cooldown than the Eagle rearm. This is the modifiers on this one are the increased cooldown and cooling time, but still pretty manageable. I know a lot of people were saying, for example, they hate the modifier that removes one stratagem slot, and like, yeah, I do too, but it's not as bad, I feel, with bots, because you can kind of take care of almost everything with a support weapon, a good support weapon. You're not quite as reliant on strikes. But yeah, I've read some suggestions like instead of -1 stratagem slot, if it goes to, if it changes to like no eagles or no orbitals, then that will mix things up. Kind of get people experimenting more with different stratagems. Not quite as restrictive.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
Taking mortar fire, but as long as I don't double back on myself,
Range of enemy artillery.
should be able to dodge the mortars.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
It is very satisfying, just sniping holes with your with the primary.
You are in range of enemy artillery.
I do love the grenade pistol, but it is annoying how you only get 2 ammo every time you resupply. I hope that gets fixed.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery. Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
Try and
Orbital strike.
take out Fabricator and a mortar with the strike. Just a bit too far. That doesn't matter, because you can just take out the mortars with your AMR. Don't even need to aim for the vents. So pretty lenient. Yeah, that's a really annoying bug. So you can cancel the cycle animation into reload, but if you're aiming down sights, it can sometimes get stuck on that kind of weird animation.
Delivering payload.
Technically, you don't need to take out that Fabricator, but just nice to reduce the volume of enemies. Almost done. Nice. Let's see. Alright, small base off to the west. These planets can be pretty nasty. I mean, they do have little, like, outcrops of rocks and stuff as cover, but there's also a lot of open spaces that you can get caught behind. Especially in co-op, where you don't really want to gaggle fuck, you can just
200 meters.
run out of cover. On the flip side, you generally have pretty good sight
Found
lines,
something.
so there's a lot of sniping you can do, like long range sniping. Let's see. Ah, a bit too low. Easy. So yeah, when you're playing hit and run, you really don't feel the higher patrol rate. It is nighttime as well, so that further reduces visibility. But yeah. It's probably one of those things where if you're going loud, you're going to feel it a lot more, because you're going to run into a patrol while you're in the middle of a fight. That Fabricator's not facing our way, so I'm just going to use a strike.
Orbital strike incoming.
Overthrew it. I can just use rocket pods. I think for a while I stopped using rocket pods. I kind of converted over to the Eagle airstrike, but I find with if you have the call-in time penalty, it's nice having the rocket pods just for stuff like tanks. You don't have to worry about missing because of the extra delay. You can still use the 500 kg as your like AoE. Not quite as good as the Eagle airstrike, but yeah, it still works. So here we're at extract. Oh shit. Yep. Good idea to clear extract before you actually have to extract. Not the biggest piece of cover here. I think I'm gonna move. Don't think my first 500 kg was a direct hit, and this one looks like it will be a glancing hit as well. Main thing is to, if I can avoid. Okay, is that? Can't tell if that main cannon's still there. That might be too close for it. But yeah, if I need to take out the chin turrets ASAP, because they will tear me to shreds. I think I'm too close to the main cannon. There we go. So now I can push in. It's actually dropping them up on top of the ledge. Already done some damage to it with this strike, so it shouldn't take so long. There we go. Yeah, definitely one of my favourite enemies to fight. Like having different body parts to take out to disable different abilities. Oh, that's wicked. Yeah, there's that bug where if you switch from the Eruptor to the AMR scoped, it acts like you're still using the Eruptor. Should be, yeah, it's pretty clear. So we can move on. Just good to get it done early. If you leave it to the end, then you can attract a fight. And instead of having a quiet extract, you just get bot drops all over you. I think I'm going to try and snipe this one, so I just need the angle.
Fabricator, southwest, 50 meters.
Nice.
Tagging map, northeast, 200 meters.
So yeah, as always, if I know where I'm going, I'm marking the objective after the next one. Just means I don't need to look at the map to know where I'm going. I think 1500 kg can probably do this, but I'm out. Just waiting for the orbital to strike so that the eagle pods don't lock onto the same target. I locked onto something else there. Not sure what. Looks like there's a walker there in the background as well, so gotta be careful.
Delivering payload.
That should take it out. Nice. And then yeah, just disengage. Don't need to kill the walker.
Leaving combat zone to resupply.
We are heading northeast. So yeah, don't know if you guys have done any solo automaton runs as well. Wonder how you guys have found it. I don't know if I just got lucky, or is it because it's night time and I'm using the stealth armor, or what? But it doesn't really feel like a huge difference if you're stealthing. Okay, got a double gunship fabricator there.
Bot Fabricator, east, 100 meters.
Oh, there it is. I'm just bursting this because I don't want to get launched. One of the most annoying things is getting launched when a rocket misses you but hits the mushroom. Nice.
Marking location, southeast. Objective located,
Radar station.
southeast.
Yeah, I don't know what many shots it takes for the nerfed Eruptor these days, but I'm not even gonna bother.
Sub-objective in your vicinity.
Sounds like, yeah, I was wondering why only one gunship turned up when there's two, but I don't know if you guys have run into this as well. This happens quite a lot to me. You can hear that the door to the gunship factory is jammed.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
That makes things awkward. So I'm placing the hell bomb in the middle of the two. Hopefully it takes them both out. Also gotta try and avoid drawing the mortar fire into the hell bomb.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
Come on.
Hellbomb orb, clear the area.
Lucky me.
Warning, you are
So
in
I can
range
take
of
care of
enemy
the mortars
artillery.
next. What do I have? Yeah, one strike. One of those two should be
Enemy
it.
tactical asset within threat range. Mission is progressing.
Yeah, I love the Orbital Precision Strike.
Liberty returns.
It's funny, I went the longest while not using it. But it's pretty amazing for a starter strat. Can one-shot Ball Titans, take out physics towers, research stations,
100 meters.
low cooldown, and it's an orbital, so it doesn't interfere with your Eagle rearms. I think probably was the addition of stun nades that really unlocked its potential, because then it just makes it very easy to use on charges
Tactical
and
asset
even
nearby.
hulks. Interesting. Only one enemy dot on this radar. Not complaining.
Deploying equipment package.
Making pretty good time here. About half of the mission gone and only two objectives left. Like I say, these dropship missions tend to go pretty quickly. wonder if they'll consider increasing the number of objectives like they did with the command bunkers.
Mission at 20 minutes remaining. Mission map updated.
It's very quiet, isn't it? There's the other bug, which is very consistent on bot missions, which is the army of troopers that collects in the middle of the map. I don't know if that interferes with the patrols,
Dropping a
or
pin. North.
if there's a
300
population
meters.
cap or whatever. But I'm really not noticing the spawn rate. I like leaving the control tower till last. Something about it feels like a final objective. I don't have the super long range radar because I've gone with the what should we call it? The extra limb health booster instead. But this armor's bonus range
Objective near your position.
still pretty good. Looks like there's actually enough of a gap between enemies to sneak in. Yeah, switch my scopes to the lowest magnification if I'm going to be doing some CQB. Initiating with a revolver just because it has the most sound profile, I believe.
Objective critical stratagem no longer available.
That guy in the bunker can be annoying, but with this armor, if I go prone, should be fine.
Objective critical stratagem available.
And to be honest, once I get up there, I'm going to kill him anyway. It's not a big deal. Kind of missed the. I haven't seen it in a while. I think it's still in the rotation. There is a really large control tower base you can get with like 5 fabricators and quite a big gap between the tower and the control panel. It's pretty cool. This tile isn't quite so. I don't know. Doesn't give me the storming the castle vibes.
Far.
That's something I'd love actually if they had really huge bases, like some of the large bases in MGS 5.
You have ignited the torches of liberty. Extraction awaits.
Yeah, just gonna avoid that tank. Only 2 dots on this POI, so might go for it. Plenty of time anyway. What is that? You seen that floating bullet? looks like I'm a little lucky here. The extract point is near the map edge, so should still be able to use the spawn blocking trait. I think they did change the RNG or the procedural generation, so I have noticed more frequent extracts kind of more in the middle of the map, but not this time.
Extraction request confirmed. Shuttle inbound.
So yeah, in case you don't know, if you destroy all the outposts, then the game will try and spawn any patrols from the nearest edge of the map. But if you are close enough to the edge of the map, then you'll actually block those spawns, so nothing will come for you. And it looks like it's working this time, so
ETA T-minus 2 minutes 30 seconds.
nice and quiet extract. So yeah, hope you still enjoy this kind of gameplay. But I do enjoy co-op runs partly because the shit tends to hit the fan a bit more often.
T-minus 2 minutes.
And then you have to really fight your way out. Whereas if you're so stealthing, things can go a little too sweet sometimes. One thing I should try out is doing an eradicate mission solo. I think one of the commenters suggested that, so
T-minus 1 minute 30 seconds.
I should give that a go as well. I'm curious actually, maybe I should do a poll or something, but I'm curious whether most of you returning viewers come back for solo or co-op runs. Do you guys have a preference? Or... I think there's a lot of really good solo players out there, so there's probably more solo run content to consume, whereas co-op content I think is a little less common. I think that also feeds into some of the discourse about balance. If people are always watching solo runs, that kind of changes your perception of things a little, because how you play in co-op is very different from how you play in solo. Like say with builds, you really have to have everything covered within your own build in the solo, whereas you can specialize if you're in a team. I think generalist builds tend to do better in solo.
Extraction zone. This is Pelican 1, preparing for touchdown. Extraction complete.
Yeah.
Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Nice to be the run. I was a little surprised myself that I was like, oh, okay, first time.
They die upon our barricades.
But yeah, it's good to try it out. Hopefully they do fix the spawn rate to whatever they intended. I think it was meant to be a quarter of a full team's patrol spawn rate. And also if they fix the issue with all those troopers heading for the center of the map, that should populate the map a bit more as well. But I think that one's been there since day one. That bug. yeah, hope you enjoyed that run. See what runnings I'll get done next. Depends on how much time I have. I do feel bad soloing and ignoring my friends as well when I don't get to game as much, so there might be some co-op runs coming up. But until then, thanks for watching and see you on the next one.